Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast, where we bring awareness of sustainable health in the business hustle space. The Natural Health Podcast is perfect for the high-performing, business-minded individuals who want to work with their biochemistry to achieve optimal health. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for this week's top product review. Let's get into it. As you know, I'm all about for you to take control of your health. I'm all about you being your own so-called doctor. You should be the one that knows your body the best instead of your healthcare professional, your doctor, and so forth, because it is your body. You need to understand your signs and symptoms, and you need to understand when things aren't going that right within your body. You need to be able to feel it and recognize it, right? So that's where this week's product comes into play, because it will assist you to understand your body and your signs and symptoms. Okay, what am I talking about? I'm talking about a blood pressure machine. I know I grew up with my grandma and grandpa having a blood pressure machine for certain reasons because of their high blood pressure at home. And they would literally sit there and pump that thing like every few hours just to make sure that their blood pressure is okay. I'm not advocating for that. I'm not advocating for you to measure your blood pressure every 3, 4, 5 hours. No. What I'm advocating is for you to understand your blood pressure, for you to understand your homeostasis. What is your optimal blood pressure? How do you feel when your blood pressure is low? How do you feel when your blood pressure is high? And the blood pressure machine will be able to assist you to understand what's going on inside your body. So you may be feeling a little bit lightheaded. You put on the blood pressure machine and you've realized your blood pressure is low. So next time you're lightheaded, you probably don't even have to measure your blood pressure. You know it's low and you know what to do when your blood pressure is low. On the other side, your heart may be racing dramatically, and you measure your blood pressure and it may be high, and therefore you know what it feels like to have high blood pressure, right? So you understand your body, you understand your signs and symptoms, what is happening inside of your body. On the other hand, if you are on any medication, you're also able to see what the medication is doing to your blood pressure at home. For example, you take that medication, then you measure your blood pressure, see if it's gone up or down, right? You can see if your medication's working. You need to see if the doctor, not you, needs to adjust your medication. If you need to see how your blood pressure is going. If you need to go see your doctor now, your healthcare professional, or so forth, right? So the thing is what is blood pressure and what's the perfect measurements, right? So when your doctor takes your blood pressure, it expresses in a measurement with two numbers, right? One number, which is at the top, is the systolic, right? And one at the bottom, which is diastolic, right? Like a fraction. For example, it will be 120 over 80, right? Which is considered the normal blood pressure. That's also controversial, and that could be considered as high blood pressure, depending on what study you read, depending what material you go off, right? So the top number actually refers to the amount of pressure in your arteries during the contraction of your heart muscle. That's what's called systolic, right? The bottom number refers to your blood pressure when your heart muscle is between beats, and this is called diastolic pressure. So it's important for you to understand what your blood pressure is. Is your blood pressure low? Is your blood pressure high? Is it because of something that's happening outside? Are you stressed? Is it the drugs you're taking, the medication you're taking, the food you're taking, not eating too much, day of the time, things like that? This is something to consider. I 100% agree with the fact that every single household should have a blood pressure machine in their first aid kit. It is crucial, because when you're feeling unwell, it takes only a second to put the cuff on, measure your blood pressure, and keep count of it, right? So be your own doctor in the sense of understanding how your body reacts to certain things around you, to certain things inside of you, to understand that your body is working in a homeostasis level. So to make sure that now that you've got a number of products that I've spoken about to add into your first aid kit, this is another one to add to it, because it's going to help you understand yourself, your body, and so forth, right? So there you have it. Today's top product review is a blood pressure machine. You can get your hands on one at your local chemist. They range from, I think, about $50. You can even get ones to about $300. You can get ones that you just put on your wrist and it does it automatically. You can put ones that you put around your bicep. There's a number of ones available. See which one suits yourself. Talk to your pharmacist. Get in touch with your doctor, your healthcare professional, and see which blood pressure machine would be most beneficial for you and your family. There you have it. Until next Tuesday, love you.